Hey guys, Zach here from the Chaos Galaxy, and today I'm going to be going through every single generic single-use resource card that I have made for the game so far. There's just under 15 cards here that I'm going to show you, and yeah, I'll get into that in a sec. First of all, I did say that this week I was going to upload a video showing you how I make my cards. However, I made that video and it was awful, like it was really bad, so I decided to scrap it and I'm going to try again next week. Because I upload so few videos, I want them all to be as good as they possibly can. So yeah, I'm going to try and work on that again and upload it for you guys next week. But for now, I'm just going to show you every single resource card. So as you already know, resource cards are played in resource zones on your planet. And because all the cards here are single-use resources, you play them and then they die. As opposed to permanent resource cards, which you play and then they stay there for the rest of the game, or until they get killed or removed in some way. So yeah, the first one I'm going to show you is the Creature Conjurer, and this guy's a rare, as you can tell by his spotty background and his glittery like text box borders. You can make that out. And so yeah, the Creature Conjurer reads, add one creature zone to your planet. So quite simply, you just put a creature zone to your planet for no cost, where normally they'd cost you 2 stars, so pretty handy. And then to go alongside that, we have Resource Conjurer, which is a common card which reads, add one resource zone to your planet. So yeah, you get the idea with him. Next up, we have the card that is the most consistent and easy way to win a game of Chaos Galaxy, and that card is Point. And it reads, you get 1 point. And so to win a game, you have to reach 20 points. And so yeah, if you're stuck on 19 points and you don't think there's any way you can win, then Point is your answer. You can win any game with it. And it's quite funny when I've done like playtesting and stuff with my brother or my friends. We've labelled this as the most troll way to win a game. You just play Point when you're on 19 points and win. So yeah, if you ever win a game of Chaos Galaxy by using the card Point, then yeah, extra brownie points for you. Next up, we have the Mystical Relic Golden Chalice, and this card reads, each player shuffles all cards from their hand into their galaxy, and then you draw the same amount of cards. So say this pile of cards here is my galaxy, and I've got 3 cards in my hand. Shuffle all them into your galaxy, and then take 3 new cards. So pretty simple, and it's good for getting rid of those bad hands. And also, it's good for getting rid of your opponent's good hands. If your opponent's there like, oh yeah, I've got a really good hand, I'm going to get you next turn when I have my move, and you just play this, then they lose all those good cards and have the chance of drawing a load of awful cards. Of course, they also have a chance of drawing some amazing cards, but, it's just if you want to take that risk. Next up, we have Galaxy's Gift, which just reads, you get 2 stars, and stars are what you use to play the game, so can be a pretty key card there. Next up, we have Charge Blaster. Now the artwork on this slightly messed up. I accidentally cut the top off when I photoshopped it into the card, but I'm working on fixing that sometime soon. But apart from that, I really like the artwork. It reads, pay stars equal to the stars of one creature on your opponent's planet, then kill that creature. And as you can see, there are a load of stars going into a sort of cannon that's charging it up. So yeah, in this example, the person's obviously chosen a 5-star creature to kill. Next up, we have the Relihex Power Crystal, which is also a common card, which just reads, look at your opponent's hand. So a good combo could be to use Mystical Relic Golden Chalice with this. Say you activate Relihex Power Crystal, see your opponent's hand, think, oh no, they've got some awesome cards, I want to get rid of them. So then you can, it'd be a good time to play your Golden Chalice. Just a little combo there. Next up, we have Star Path, which accidentally came out looking like, when you get those disco arcade games where you have to like dance and it comes up with all the moves on your screen. It reminds me of one of those for some reason. But anyway, what this does is you pay stars in multiples of 4, and then, oh, I made a big typo there. You pay stars in multiples of 4, and then you draw 1 card for every 4 stars you paid. I accidentally wrote here that you draw 1 card for every star you paid, which would be ridiculously good. But so yeah, say you pay 8 stars, then you draw 2 cards. That's just an example. Next up, we have the card Orbit, which is another common card, which reads, both players switch stars And at the end of your opponent's next turn, both players switch back. So you know, that's really handy. If you've got no stars and you want to do some big move and your opponent's got like 10 stars, then you can just swap them, take all your opponent's stars, use them all so they only have like 1 left. And then at the end of your opponent's turn, you swap back and they just get that 1 star back because you've used all of them. Next up we have a card that I really like the artwork of. It's called Cosmic Treasure, and it reads, you can only play this card if you have less total cards in your hand and on your planet than your opponent, and then you draw 2 cards. So that might sound a bit complicated, but say you've got a creature, for this example I'm just going to use Schwaggle. So yeah, say you have Schwaggle on your planet and 2 cards and 3 cards here in your hand, and your opponent has 5 cards in their hand and 4 creatures on their planet. If you play that, then you can draw 2 cards because your opponent has more total cards than you. If you had more cards than your opponent does, then you wouldn't be able to play this card. So, you know, there's a bit of a downside to using that card there. Next up we have Rewind Wormhole, which reads both players lose 5 points. So it's good for stalling if your opponent's about to win but you have like a big play that you're going to make. You can just rewind the game to buy yourself some more time. Next up we have Bow-Eyed Comet, which reads kill 1 permanent resource card on either player's planet. So it's just good for getting rid of permanent resources. And the final card is another ridiculously rare card. Now this is 2 in 2 video. No, this is like the second one I've shown you in 3 videos, and it's the only other one I've made. So get ready for Galaxy Crash. Ooh, you can see the glitter there. Now I'm going to change this one slightly because I wanted to give it a really cool looking background because it was ridiculously rare. But because it's blue, I accidentally made it look like a creature card. So I need to change it so the background has some sort of yellow in it, so you can tell it's a resource. Like, it does say resource there in the bottom corner, but you know, I still think I need to make it more obvious. And this card reads, kill all creatures on both players' planets. So you know, just a mass destruction card there. However, you will end up killing some of your own creatures if you have any. Which kind of sucks, but you know, it's an awesome card overall and it's ridiculously powerful. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please like, comment and feel free to subscribe if you haven't already subscribed to my channel. Also make sure to follow me on Instagram. My Instagram name is Chaos Galaxy TCG, and if you like Yu-Gi-Oh, then I have a Yu-Gi-Oh channel as well called YugaBob3000. There'll be a link in the description below, so yeah, check out that as well if you're into Yu-Gi-Oh. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys next time when I show you how to make amazing homemade trading cards.